So yesterday someone sent me a video that I was in on YouTube. It was of me on Instagram Live of Abba and Preach around a week ago where I went on one of their lives. The disclaimer, I'm like a new Abba and Preach fan. I watched maybe 5 videos in a row and I really liked them. I wanted to find them on Instagram. And I got super excited. They were doing lives with their fans. I thought it was an intimate, it's just a way for them to communicate with their fans. I thought it was just something where they kind of give you a prompt and you guys like have a back and forth about it and it's just for fun. Now I know that they were looking for content for their channel, which makes sense. Like they need to keep pumping content in their channel to continue their business. Disclaimer, no hard feelings with Abba and Preach. Yeah. So going off of that, I thought it was an intimate Instagram setting where they just want their fans to speak their minds and just say whatever they're thinking. And it's just a way to have conversation for fun. That's kind of how I went into it. I just wanted to talk to Abba. Imagine that you watch a movie and you love it and then you get the opportunity to banter with the actor. I just wanted to be able to have a conversation with Abba. I didn't care what it was about. That was the topic. Women, what do men not understand about you? And so in order to talk to him, you needed to have something relating to that topic. I just came up with that. It's not something I feel super strongly with a burning passion, but it is something that I think about. It was just something to say. And I feel like what people don't realize is when you're on a live with someone that you admire and there's hundreds of people watching you, it's a little hard to think on your feet, especially when that person you're talking to, they debate people for a living. So I was starstruck debating someone who's like a professional debater pretty much, and then also trying to stay on my feet and not look stupid. So I did not accomplish that clearly now that I'm like the butt of a joke of a viral video. I just wanted to clear things up because things can get cut out. Certain narratives can be pushed based on how things are said, and it can kind of manipulate the way you view the person of interest. So I kind of just wanted to come up here and just clarify a few things. The first one is if I ask a guy out on a date, I will pay for the date. I said that in the live and that got cut out. If the guy asks me on a date, he should pay for the date. That's what I think he should do. Now, just because it's my opinion, do I think it's going to happen? Not necessarily. That just means that's what I would prefer. I've gone out on dates with guys that pay for my drinks, and after a certain point, I can kind of sense that they want me to start paying for my drinks, so I start paying for my own drinks. So with me saying that I think guys should be paying for things, that's not me saying I will not date a guy who does not pay for things. It's just me saying my personal preference. Maybe there's some men that feel that women should be paying for their stuff. You know, everyone has their own opinions, and it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen. It's just you expressing the way that you feel. And that's kind of how I approached that Instagram live. I was expressing what I thought men didn't understand about women. Is that we put a lot of effort into our appearance and it costs more money for a woman to do upkeep than a man, I feel like, in most cases. And men can say that they don't need women to dress up or anything as much as they want. I have come in contact with men who don't explicitly say that, but it's kind of implied. And when I said I am never paying for the date, I meant never paying for my portion and his portion if he's the one who asked me out. Now, if I asked him out, sure, I'll pay for all of our portions. Everything I was saying was in reference to if a man approaches me and wants to hang out with me and wants to take me out on a date. Just to like kind of go over what it's like to be in a viral video where people are roasting you. My initial reaction was, I thought it was really funny, to be honest. But then you scroll down and you start looking at the comments. It's just tens of thousands of people roasting you, and it's not fun. So after maybe like 3 minutes of looking at comments, I kind of figured it just wasn't doing anything for me. And you get on with your life. I went to work the next day. You have other things going on. Like there's a life outside of the internet, and I'm sure Abba and Preach have things going on outside of the internet. And I just don't take it too seriously. And I feel like that's what you should do if you find yourself in a viral video that you don't necessarily want to be in. I think it's okay to feel uncomfortable at first, but then you just have to get to a point where you laugh it off and then you move on, because at the end of the day, it's not that serious. Abba and Preach, they roast people for a living. That's their job, and I completely understand that. Everyone has their niche. The people who are commenting come there to be entertained, come to roast people. And so realizing that, it doesn't really affect me that much. I'll link the video down below actually. You can see some of the comments talking about the roll in my neck and like how I'm a 4 at best. It's like, you kind of just let those things roll off. At the end of the day, I just wanted to talk to Abba. I was just spouting stuff. I was just saying what was on my mind. I wasn't really thinking about it. I didn't think it was gonna be on YouTube. I just wanted to talk to someone that I admired and made content that I found very entertaining. I hope this clears up a little bit of stuff. Like, I didn't want to go over every single thing that I said. Didn't want it to be a super long video. At the end of the day, if you want to pay for someone's date, then pay for it. If you don't want to pay for someone's date, then don't pay for it. You don't have to agree with my opinion. It's an opinion. Everyone has one. I don't know if I'm going to be making additional videos on different topics. I might, so feel free to subscribe. And also follow me on Instagram at HeyIt'sCassXX. And yeah, thanks for watching.